That's why I shouldn't trust prophecies. Did the beast flee? Who dares to leave without my permission? A wall which I couldn't even imagine overcoming. The difference in power between me and him is just too significant.
This aura, the air is soaked with smell of death.
Overwhelming power brings people to their knees. The strong go into every situation with an advantage. The weak quiver in fear or stand around helplessly. The weak get looked down on. What I need now is true strength, and I am not gonna give up until I get it! I'll get stronger if it's the last thing I do.
Wait, I sense something. I have a bad feeling about this.
Go and die, little humans. You are so weak. Wait. Something is coming. Something terrifying. Watch out!
Save me!
Stop moving. Take care of Jenna Igress. I've almost lost her. You will all die by my hands.
Who are you?
Just shut up and die. One down. Two down. 4 down. 5, 6, 7. Last one standing is you. The price of attacking my family is death. Slow and painful. Now die. You built this system, and I will break it. Your game ends here. But now it is different, so is you. You are going to keep your mouth shut. Why don't you answer me? Mercy.
Yes, but for yourself! You'll never get away with it if you kill me here!
What happens in a dungeon stays in a dungeon. Your words, not mine.
Bastard! If you had any idea who my younger brother...
Wang Dong-suk. So his brother really kidnapped Jinhu. I will save Jinhu.
I didn't plan on doing anything to him. But if he's not talking... Hey! Wake up! I said wake up! Listen up, I don't want to kill you, but if you're being so stubborn, then I don't have a choice.
Off. Fuck off.
So let's get started with the real game. An orc? Is there a dungeon break or something?
I wonder how Jin Woo is doing.
Oh, Mother King, my liege is obviously fine.
Jinho, there is your brother.
Oh, really?
What is this feeling? My liege was never this angry before. Exchange.
Sung Jin Woo, step away now!
You're in my way. Try stopping me. I'll bury you next.
You have no idea who you're messing with.
I don't need to. You bleed like everyone else.
This isn't about Wang Dong-su anymore. There is only one way to restore my pride. That is to kill that bastard Sung Jin Woo.
You want to kill me? Go and try. I will send you.
Shut up and kneel. It is my loss.
stop us if you can. I won't be letting you escape. I will protect my family. He's not a vessel either. The rulers hide their puppets quite well. Yogament, your report?
Across the eastern sea lies Korea, Shadow Monarch's current nest. The rulers will unseal Magia, the king of giants, in Japan, just south of there.
And the Shadow Monarch?
If the Architect fulfills the contract, the real Shadow Monarch, Ashborn, will be reborn.
You crossed worlds just to tell me this.
So will you go?
We will see, but more important, looks like we were being lured here. This guy, it's a vessel of the rulers.
The small island to the east. Are you perhaps referring to Korea?
So what are you going to do about it? Try to stop us if you can. I won't be letting you escape. I will protect my family.
Sung Jin Woo. That guy stole my prey without even looking back. Well, unlucky me, huh? We'll meet in the future. Little Hunter Jin Woo. I have something urgent to announce to the hunters that have gathered here today. Around 2 weeks ago, Hunter Christopher Reed was assassinated by an unidentified assailant. There is a man we suspect to be the perpetrator of this crime. Suspect S. What's this monster's relation to Hunter Sung Jin Woo? Hunter Sung Jin Woo. If Suspect S turns out to be your missing father, and other hunters attempt to hunt him down, what will you do? It's only right that hunters hunt down monsters. And if he is indeed a monster, then I'll take care of him myself. But if he is not a monster, but rather my father, then I will protect my family, even if that means I'll make an enemy of every single hunter in the world.
To give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
And his generals go on the offensive. Beru rushes the giant, but it dodges, causing Beru to bounce off its mana shield. Kaizo flies in while Igris charges his blade and slashes at the giant, creating a wave of lightning. But the monster dodges again, retaliating with a sword slash of his own, cutting down the wyvern. Running up its arm, the creature is shocked as Igris slashes his blade once more. The giant blocks with its hand, but while blinded by the brightness of the lightning, Jin swoops in and maims its right eye, proving Jin's theory correct. Now, Beru flies in, slashing across the monster's face. Simultaneously, Jin uses his ruler's authority to summon all of his daggers, engaging in a fierce battle with the giant beast. As the giant flails around, Hanakawa realizes that this is no longer a battle between a hunter and a monster, but rather a battle between two monsters. Jinho looks on proudly as Jin continues to carve up the giant's face, eventually using Mutilate to dice up the monster's eyeball. As blood spurts and the giant howls in agony, Jin calls on Beru, who then dives into the creature's eyeball, spamming Mutilate. Jin continues carving the outside as Beru claws the beast from the inside. With a scratched up face and coughing blood, the giant's giant falls to its knees as Jin is notified that the enemy has been defeated. This shit continues.
Топи ночик в утренней росе цветов, соловья запев свист. Тропинки в лес густой, а болтать березкой.
As humanity braced for monsters emerging from dimension portals, fear gripped all. The army of monsters appeared, menacing in its size. Then, Sung Jin Woo stepped forward, urging everyone to wait. They were left speechless as each monster capable of humanity's destruction bowed before him, revealing his extraordinary power.
Suddenly he bumps into someone and looks up, startled, wondering who this person is. Monarch suddenly lunges at him. Other hunters watch in shock as the beast coughs up blood. He smashes the ground beneath him, launching nearby hunters into the air. Declares that from this moment on, he will begin hunting them down, tearing through their soft flesh with his claws and fangs. Declaring himself the king of beasts, the beast monarch challenges anyone brave enough to face him. Leonard Neerman stands off to the side, battling self-doubt. Out of nowhere, a voice interrupts, telling him to step back, as Thomas Andre pushes him aside, insisting he'd only get in the way. Eyeing the enemy, Thomas comments on the mindless destruction of the beast, saying it doesn't even understand its place. The monarch turns with a wicked grin as Thomas declares it's only right for such a wild beast to be beaten down. The two giants stand face to face, exchanging intense stares. The beast strikes first, slashing at Thomas, but his claws can't pierce the Goliath's skin. In response, Thomas delivers a powerful punch to the monarch's face, but the beast retaliates by driving his knee into Thomas's gut. The Goliath raises his palm above Monarch's face and slams him into the ground. The fierce clash rages on. In solo leveling during a secretive gathering inside a cavern, the Frost Monarch reveals that the Shadow Monarch has surfaced on Earth. He reminds the others that the Shadow Monarch once claimed no vessel could ever withstand his full power. Yogamont questions whether that's the same reason the Dragon King cannot remain on the surface for long, but the Ice Monarch firmly states that he witnessed it firsthand, and warns that the Shadow Monarch poses a greater threat than even the Fragment of Light. He declares that he'll handle the situation personally. He turns to the rest of the monarchs, asking if they are willing to assist him. However, another monarch speaks out, cautioning that going up against Jin Woo is suicide. He emphasizes that Jin Woo stands among the strongest of their kind, and suggests they wait for the Dragon King's return. The Blue Grandpa expresses his irritation, pointing out that despite being monarchs, all they do is hide and wait. He argues that this is their one opportunity to defeat the Shadow Monarch while he still exists in his human form. He pleads for their support, promising to shoulder the consequences and erase the Shadow Monarch completely. Yogamont says he refuses to share the fate of the Monarch of White Flames. The Beast Monarch mocks them, calling them cowards, but the Blonde Monarch rebukes him, reminding everyone of what happened to the White Flame Monarch. He says he refuses to fall victim to the Shadow Monarch's authority and be trapped in eternal slumber. The Beast Monarch counters, arguing that the Shadow Monarch shouldn't be able to enslave them since they're in their true forms. But the Blonde Monarch responds that it appears the Shadow Monarch is cooperating with the Architect, and now has the ability to create replicas of them. He refuses to become a pawn in someone else's world. With that, Yogamont and the Blonde Monarch return to their gates. The Beast Monarch then asks what proof they have that Jin Woo is still human. Holding up a dagger, the Frost Monarch explains that it's been coated with poison, something Ashborn, the original Shadow Monarch, would never have done. Smirking, a sultry female monarch remarks that if the Shadow Monarch had full control over his body, he wouldn't need to rely on cheap tricks. The Frost Monarch then asks if she'll join the mission. Grinning, she and the Beast Monarch agree to take part in the plot to eliminate the Shadow Monarch. And so the conspiracy begins to unfold, and the battle edges closer.